Hey guys, Buttermilk back with another card break. Today I picked up this 14 baseball card packs, World's Greatest Card Chase pack edition. So 14 packs of cards. It says featuring your favorite players from the past 30 years in unopened baseball card packs. I have seen other people open these, and for the most part it's 14 wax packs. There might be one or two modern day packs in here over the past 10 years, but for the most part it's going to be late 80s, early 90s. So not expecting a bunch out of this, but let's see what we got going on here. If nothing else, just nostalgic. Opening packs that I've opened hundreds of back in the day when the cards actually came out. Get this here out. Yeah, a lot of wax. A lot of wax. So let's see what we got here. 87 Topps, open plenty of those. The wood background. 2018 Big League Baseball, made by Topps. 91 Studio. 90 Upper Deck. 91 Upper Deck. 90 Score. 90 Fleer. 90 Donruss. 91 Score. 89 Topps. That's more of a cello pack than it is wax. This is 88 Donruss. Babe Ruth Collection. That's pretty much junk. This one is 89 Donruss and 88 Fleer. Let's sort these out. So let's just get this one out of the way. I remember these coming out. They came out in 1992. And they're just picture cards of Babe Ruth. They do have stories on them. If you have time to sit and look at those. But basically just, if you've never seen these before, just old black and white photos of Babe Ruth and highlights and different things like that. So what do we want to get into first? Let's go least favorite to favorite. So open these studio cards. If I remember correctly, these are reddish in color. I think this might be the one that has a Bo Jackson with a bat on his shoulders. I could be wrong. Studio 91, David Valet, Billy Hatcher, Steve Lake. That's an interesting photo. John Olerud and his batting helmet and hat. Bob Ojeda, Lee Smith, Ryan Sandberg. I know somebody that might want that. Nolan Ryan, Kurt Schilling, and John Smiley. And a puzzle piece that I'm not going to hang on to. Let's go with Score. I believe these are some of the uglier cards that came out. And some seem to think this was the end of collecting in the 80s and 90s when Score came out. Alvarado Espinoza, Alan Trammell, Connie Lansford. The A's Game 4 World Series. Matt Williams, Greg Litton, Joe Hesketh, Lance McCullers, Dave Righetti, Jack Howell, ORJ, Dave Schatzeder, Astros, Les Lancaster, Randy Kutcher, Jamie Navarro, and Mike Dyer. Not a lot of names in there, unless you remember those players from that era. A lot bigger sets back then. They had just about every player that played on a card. Your 600, 700, and 800 card sets. Chris Bosio, Harold Reynolds, Doug Jones, John Farrell, Rafael Valdez, Carl Rhodes, Jeremy Burnett, Lance Dixon, Brad Kamensk, Larry Walker, Mark Knudsen, Jose DeLeon, Walt Weiss, Matt Williams, Gino Petrelli, and Doug DeCenzo. Notice they give us 90 and 91, but no 89. Upper Deck. So we'll go 90 first. These were the expensive cards of the day. Still didn't have much by way of expensive cards. And I was not a fan of cards being turned upside down and flipped backwards and all that good stuff. R.J. Reynolds, Fernando Valenzuela, Tony Pena, Kevin McReynolds, Drew Hall, Jared Clark. We have our Pirates sticker. Tino Martinez, rookie. Jose Offerman, rookie. Julio Franco. Look at there. Boy, if that had been an 89, that'd have been nice. I mean, this one's not worth that much, but I'll hang on to that. Ken Griffey Jr. Roger Clemens. Still not worth much, but good ball player. Mike Bilecki and Ron Karkovice. Let's go to 91. Scott Bales. Look at here. Duplicates. I remember these cards having to do that a lot. And not just two in a pack, two back to back. See if the trend continues. Nope. Robin Yount, Steve Searcy, Mark Salas, Jose Lind, Greg Briley, Ken Howell, the Giants, sticker, Kurt McCaskill, Dwayne Ward, Steve Carsey, Scott Bankhead, Mickey Hatcher. Look there. Another one. Same pack, Mickey Hatcher. Mickey Hatcher dupes. Let's go ahead and get this 2018 Big League opened. One should know more names than this. So we got any inserts. Sean Manaea, Mitch Moreland, Avisail Garcia, who's one of my socks. Brandon Nimmo, Jose Martinez, Ballpark Landmarks, Bernie's Dugout, Miller Park, the Brews, Nelson Cruz. So we got Aaron Judge, Jose Altuve, and George Springer, Stat Kings. Chris Davis, the Oakland Athletics, looks like an insert. Congratulations, you just received a Star Caricature reproduction card of Chris Davis. So they make it seem like you're getting a hit, but it's just another insert. And Corey Seager, yellow or gold parallel. Not a bad pack, but nothing major. Boy, have I opened a ton of these in a day. I remember my dad came home one day in 1990. And I can't remember what the occasion was, but he came home and he had went to the baseball card shop and he had spent $100. And he came home with 7 boxes of 1990 Donruss. And I had the most fun opening these, not knowing that they were the errors and that all the errors of the day, not knowing that this would become the worst baseball card set ever. But we sat and we put together all these puzzles, and we spent hours and hours sorting cards out and building a set, and it was a lot of fun. So this is most people's worst card ever, but to me this brings back a lot of memories, and I don't think it's that ugly of a card. So Andy Van Slyke, good old checklist, Ken Patterson, Robbie Thompson, Edwin Nunez, Ron Hassey, Dave Gallagher, Kurt Ford, Pete Incaviglia, Dave Schmidt, Juan Augusta, Kevin Mahat, Brett Butler, and Gary Eve. I can honestly say I don't think I know anybody in this list. Andy Van Slyke, maybe the only name. Yep. All right, let's go with 89. 89 was not my favorite year for Donruss. They weren't the prettiest cards in the world. They also came with the puzzle. Well, that was a nice card back in the day. Gary Sheffield, rookie. Rich Gossage, Mookie Wilson. There we go. Jose Canseco, MVP. As some of you may know, I was a big Oakland fan back in the late 80s, early 90s. Carlton Disc. So we got a Canseco out of that pack. That's good. And then here was I like these better. I think these were a nicer card. The blue. The puzzle piece. Greg Brock, Atlee Hemaker, Gene Larkin, Rocky Childress, Tom Glavine. Cecil Fielder. Quite off center also. A lot of problems with those back in the day. The difference in those three cards. You see the difference in the not being centered and off center. Let's go ahead and go with Fleer. 1990. More stickers. No hologram stickers, but stickers nonetheless. This was a very ugly set. Ryan Sandberg and Howard Johnson. Superstars, Fleer 90. Fleer 88. More stickers. These weren't the prettiest either. A little pop of color from the gray, but not sure I'm going to know many people in here either. Rick Honeycutt, Mike Greenwell. He was big back in the 80s, late 80s. Putting the ball over the Green Monster all the time. Kevin McReynolds. Well, here we go. That's what I'm talking about. That made this pack worth looking at again. Mark McGwire and Jose Canseco, Oakland's power team. I had a ton of McGwire cards back in the day. Really wish I wouldn't have got rid of them. And Ron Gant. And then we'll start with the 89 tops.